On 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, Devin Booker went through the lean years in Phoenix. He said, quote, "I just put my head down and I work. I've been through a lot, honestly. But just being who I am and seeing the bigger picture, I had the tunnel vision to know what this can be." Brian, a lot of players in that situation haven't been able to see it through like he did.
That's true, Allie. Good stuff there. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Clippers, Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's George in at the 3 slot. Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, B.A. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
So the Clippers win the tip. Wall with it. Powell outside. Pass to George. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 6. Over Booker. Powell's shot is off. Now Paul. Booker with it. And here's Ayton. Back to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Now here's Wall. Powell outside. Pass to George. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Leonard against Johnson. Now here's Wall. Shoots over Paul. Wall no good. Booker against Powell. And again, it's Devin Booker.
This Booker can score when it looks so difficult. What an impact on that end.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Powell passes to Leonard. Now Wall. Paul with a steal. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
Now Los Angeles with it. Searching for their first points of the game. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other 3 games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter.
Here's Paul following the score by the Clippers. Pass to Ayton. Now Booker. Powell covers. Booker's shot is good.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
First quarter of ball. Almost 2.5 minutes in.
Have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
He can't hit that time. And George with some nice D. Ball for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Here's Johnson to the paint. Here's Ayton. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And that one misses.
DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
Outside wall. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot goes.
This is what you expect. Paul George can get it going from the perimeter like that.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick, Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size, VA, and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Here's Wall. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. For 3, George.
Nothing's come easy for them inside here in quarter one. Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
Now, remember, the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
Yeah, BA, I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. Powell with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
What an effort from Wall on the play. Refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in L.A., they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, that's moving them well into the right direction.
And the second free throw is good. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Paul. Up top, Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 8. Powell outside. Pass to George, and here's Wall. Back to George. The kick out to Wall. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's George. 2 on the clock.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
No good on the quick 3.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Paul passes to Aiden, and Aiden with the stuff.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to Wall. 4-3. Not going to go that time. And Phoenix the other way now, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
So for the Clippers, Morris, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Jackson in for Wall. And the Suns also making a change. Saric checked in, and the basket is good. George has gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
Jackson against Paul. Now here's Ayton. He's closely guarded. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 8.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's George. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Booker. Bridges against George. Powell with a steal. Kicks it to George. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
So it's the Clippers now, coming off a Suns make. Back to Jackson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And he buries his first look.
Well, he's a confident guy, and he's got a solid three-point shot, so Jackson rises and fires.
Outside Booker. Saric against Leonard. Saric shot is off. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Powell. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Covington's checked in for Leonard. Batum comes in for George. And it's Kennard in for Powell. Los Angeles shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. Back to Jackson. Pass to Covington. Clock at 6. That one's wide left. And here's Paul. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Jackson with it. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Crowder, he's checked in for Phoenix. Payne comes in for Paul. Pass to Jackson. Morris with it. Stolen by Payne. And he drives in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Now Jackson. Kennard outside. Now here's Jackson. Morris passes to Batum. Kennard outside. It's hauled in by Saric.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Kennard against Payne. Saric, the pass to Aiden. Over Morris. Aiden, no good.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Pass to Jackson. Kennard on the wing. Now Batum. The three is up. Rebounded by Payne. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. That one goes in. And the Suns lead by 17.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Well, the Clippers shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Kennard outside. Pass to Morris. Batum outside. Here's Jackson. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. No good off the back of the rim. And so here's Phoenix. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. Payne, the pass to Booker. Saric with it. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Kennard.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
The first one falls.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter here. Payne against Jackson. Now here's Saric. Guarded closely. Pass to Crowder. Stripped away. Kennard left side. From the arc. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Booker, good.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
"20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson against Saric. Here's Batum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. Back after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And the Suns shooting the ball incredibly well tonight, 73% from the floor. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Craig. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot. Lee misses. And the Clippers with the ball. 19-point game. Here's Powell. Man, the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
Yeah, just keeping it simple that time, Norman Powell. Nice job.
Paul against Wall. Up top, Paul. Outside, Craig. The three is up. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here are the Clippers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And he makes a first. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
And so Craig nails both of them.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Now here's Wall. Rebounded by Johnson.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Denied by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Here's George. Leonard with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. George passes to Leonard. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got his second bucket of the night. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for L.A.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Jake Cobbr. That's his first foul of the game. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
The Suns making a switch here. Bridges is checked in. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. a pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Bridges. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Shoots off the step back. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, a nice, strong play that time.
Here's Lee. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Bridges misses. The Clippers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Crowder. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That'll belong to John Wall.
Well, Crowder can shoot that catch-and-shoot jump shot, and that's going to open up a driving lane.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brent.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
First free throw is good.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history, and it just didn't play out that way.
And so he makes both from the line. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent. They've been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Lee. Wall covering. Crowder right side. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Wall. A 14-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Out to the right wing. Zubac against Crowder. Zubac passes to Powell. Pass to Wall. Shot clock at 2. George for 3.
And Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
And Crowder with the jam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Down low. Here's Crowder, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an N1 chance.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Wall. Powell outside. Wall, the pass to George. Powell with it, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Back to Lee. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Suns lead by 17. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Powell outside. Pass to Leonard. To the paint. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by George. Zubac has got his second basket of the game. Here's Lee. Now here's Bridges. Here's Lee. Ooh, nice D from George.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Powell, it's good.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
Phoenix calls timeout.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Bridges. Over George. Bridges misses. Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover Brent.
That BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for Wall. Up top, Batum. He's guarded by Bridges. Batum in the post. He's against Bridges. Good work defensively by Crowder. Well, Phoenix is shooting 56% today. Here's Payne. No good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hits both from the stripe.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Payne, the pass to Crowder. Now Bridges from outside the arc. Knocks down the long J. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
Yeah, BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Off target from outside. The Clippers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. George against Payne. And the foul on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Booker. The 3. Drills it from deep. Booker's got 15 points.
And they're winning and playing with great confidence, but they need to be more efficient with those three-pointers.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Kennard on the wing. Back to Jackson. Excellent D there from Payne. Phoenix dominating the game. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder, defended by Jackson. And it's Crowder missing. The Clippers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Kennard against Booker. Here's Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Payne against Jackson. Here's Saric. Offensive rebound. Crowder. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And this second quarter has been all about the offensive glass, thanks to their high level of activity.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Covington's checked in for Paul George. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. Jackson finds Kennard. Back to Jackson. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Phoenix dominating the game. And here's Paul. A 17-point game for him in the win against Portland. Pass to Saric. Now here's Crowder, guarded by Batum. Here's Ayton. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And the call will be against Dario Saric. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Paul with it. Left side, Booker. Pass to Ayton. Now Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Paul. Ayton, no good. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Oh, from deep. And Booker pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Inside, and stolen by Covington. And it's the Clippers on the break. Jackson, the pass to Covington. Morris outside. Paul against Kennard. 6 to shoot. For 3, Covington nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you look up 3 and D in the dictionary, you might see a photo of Robert Covington. He's bringing that spacing to his offense.
To the paint. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
There's 47 seconds left in the second. Pass to Morris. To the wing on the left. Here's Batum. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Batum just shrugging off contact that time.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Paul against Jackson. And it's Paul off the drive. And the bucket is good. Paul's got 6 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Jackson against Paul. Jackson, the pass to Kennard. Poke loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Eight seconds left in the first half. Morris for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A tremendous defensive effort against John Wall, frustrating the star point guard. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 17 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in the good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Well, they had a tough half defensively, and they weren't rotating. Guys was open. They weren't rotating to the shooters. In fact, they weren't even moving their feet. The offense took advantage of that. So they got to go back to the fundamentals if they want to get back in this game.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Suns leading. Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Ayton to the middle. Oh, George with a steal. Powell against Paul. Step back shot. It's hauled in by the Suns. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Graham.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Here's Powell. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Right wing. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Booker.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Paul, shot is off. Now the Clippers with it. They trail by 11. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Paul against Wall. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. They get it back. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Down low from 7. Here's Zubac. And the layup is good. Zubac has got 6.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Zubac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Assertive from Ayton, wanting to score often and then forcing the D right there at his size to foul him.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Ayton and efficiency go hand in hand. I mean, this guy's field goal percentage is on cloud 9.
Ayton hits them both. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. George outside. Back to Wall. George against Bridges. Pass to Wall. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Now Paul. Wall covering. Outside Booker. Bridges against George. Bridges misses.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Ball no good.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Bridges finds Paul. Back to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Over Leonard. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Wall. The 3-ball. Wall missing again. And the Suns shooting at a respectable 49%. Bridges passes to Ayton. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. For 3, George. That shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And it's Paul off the drive. It's good.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. Plays through that contact well. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And when you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Craig is checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Booker.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Phoenix calls timeout. Here's Payne. Pass to Paul. Back to Payne. 19-footer. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
So maybe now's the time we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time.
That's good from Paul.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Paul hits them both.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
Powell outside. Pass to George. Leonard with the ball. Defended by Craig. Good. Leonard's got 9.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Ball against Payne. And here's Craig. Who poked away. Now Bridges. He's got 5. Just 3 to shoot. For 3. And George with some nice D.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Powell in the post. He's guarded by Paul. Powell passes to Zubac. Good on the shot. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Paul against Powell. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Powell outside. Back to Wall. Shot from 12. And it's slammed in by Zubac. That gives him a double-double.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Payne. The 3 from Ayton. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. So for the Clippers, Batum comes in for Powell, and it's Jackson in for Wall. And the Suns also making a change. Lee, he's checked in for Bridges. Payne against Jackson. Pass to Zubac. Here's George. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Now here's Payne. Craig. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Jackson outside. Back to George. To the inside. Zubac passes to Leonard.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
No doubt one of the best two-way threats on any NBA floor. Leonard remains hungry to keep adding to his title collection.
And the Clippers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Crowder, he's checked in for Phoenix. Saric comes in for Craig. And he makes the first but misses the second. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Payne. The shot from the low post is good. Payne's got 6. And let's take another look at that exceptional drive thanks to Mobile One.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
Back to George. The three. And they recover it. The kick out to Morris. Saric against George. Back to Morris. Here's Leonard. And another shot. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the Clippers miss again. The Suns leading. Lee on the wing. George defending. Back to Lee. Pass to Saric. Out to the wing. Paul for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. Kennard comes in for George. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Batum. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morris for 3. Rebounded by Payne.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Paul can't get it to go. The Clippers trail. Here's Jackson. He's got 5. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Lee. Guarded by Morris. Oh, Covington with a block.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Crowder, and it's Devin Booker in for Paul. Left side, Payne. Pass to Lee. Launches a 3. He drops it from range. Lee's got 5 points.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
And here's Jackson. Kennard outside. Back to Jackson. Morris outside. Count that bucket. Give him 8.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Payne drives. The shot off that time. The Clippers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Kennard with it. Now guarded by Booker. Batum outside. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. And now it's just a 4-point Phoenix lead.
Batum getting the ball and just really relaxing on that, Jay.
And Grant, a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And there it is for him.
And the team likes to use Kennard as a floor spacing kind of player, but he decides to do damage that time inside.
Now here's Payne. He has 6. Pass to Johnson. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Johnson's got his second basket. 55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Batum, pass to Covington. Jackson outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Kennard. Shoots over Booker. Kennard can't get it to go.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Throwing off his defender to get to the shot. Campaign with a nimble move.
27 seconds left in the third quarter. Kennard outside. And here's Morris. Saric covers. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he drops the first. And the Clippers making a change here. He's off on the second. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Booker. Johnson's got 7 points.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Here's Powell. Oh, Booker with a block. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead, up 7. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hal and George are out on the wings. Marcus Morris out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's George. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
And not afraid that time as PG goes right at the defense to make that play happen.
That's good from George. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
Pass to Aiden. Now Bridges. Jacks up a three. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. The Suns leading. Paul with it. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Johnson passes to Paul. Here's Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Wall. Second chance effort with 1 on the clock. Pass to Johnson. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George has got his 6th rebound on the night. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. Zubats, he's checked in for Morris. Powell outside. Leonard outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Suns lead by 4.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So it's the Clippers now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. George against Bridges. Down low. Powell. Pass to Zubats. Goes back up. Good as the jump shot falls.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And here are the Suns now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's Paul. Count it, and the foul. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
That's good from Paul.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Powell passes to Leonard. The shot's good.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
Paul against Wall. Right side Paul. Booker finds Johnson. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with it. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubats.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's George. Pass to Zubats. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 5 assists in the game. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Wall against Paul. The shot no good, and the Clippers will go the other way with it. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
And the shot's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Wall against Paul. Bridges, right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
That's good from Bridges. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Bridges hits them both.
Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. George against Bridges. Back to Powell. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Booker, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Paul. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
The Clippers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. George passes to Powell. Now George. From 10 feet away. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Wall against Paul. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Clippers trail. Powell outside. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
You like Kawhi, and he knows when to be forceful, just using his muscle on the inside to get to his shot.
Paul against Wall. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker with it. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Paul. Over Wall. They get it back. Outside Paul. Powell with a steal. to tie it up. Wall, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Bridges down low, working on Powell. Bridges misses. The Clippers have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. And stolen by Paul. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Basket's good. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Back to Powell. Shoots over Johnson. And the Clippers miss again.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
George against Paul. George passes to Powell. Zubac's inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Powell's shot is off. The Suns have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Paul passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Los Angeles shooting a very impressive 54% in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Bridges passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Booker against Powell. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Paul passes to Ayton. And that one drops. Ayton's got 12 points in just the second half.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so here are the Clippers, following the score by Phoenix, and the jam by George.
A good chance to see Paul George hurts that time.
Paul against Wall. Paul passes to Booker. Now here's Bridges. Ooh, nice D from George. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the three ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Now here's Leonard. Shoots over Johnson. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 19 points.
And you know he's so good coming off the pick and roll. But what do you have to take away? There's so many ways Leonard can hurt you offensively.
Ball against Paul. There's a minute 47 left to play in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Booker. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
And there's not a thing you can do against Devin Booker when he's heating up like this.
And the Clippers have possession. It's a 10-point game. Here's George. Second chance shot. Out to Powell. George outside. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Johnson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Powell's got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Zubac. George outside. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that brings him within single digits.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Here's Paul. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Devin Booker.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Here's George, following the score by Phoenix. Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell for 3. It doesn't go for him.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Pass to Wall. Over Johnson. That's good from Wall on the assist from Powell.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks, guys. DeAndre, a new season. How exciting is it to play ball in front of this home crowd?
You know, with all the excitement and all the fans coming out here, really, I just wanted to put on a show for them, to be honest, and just win as many games as I played.
The energy from the fans was missed. Thanks so much, DeAndre.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.